I'm just going to finish this out. And I just thank you, Mayor, because he didn't bring his ukulele. And thank you to my son, Rowan, is here someplace who went and ran and got apparently a not well tuned one, but appreciate that anyway. Um, I just wanted to run you through something actually pretty quickly. And it may seem, where's the clicker? Hold on. See, we've lost ourselves. Okay, here we thank you. Okay. I am going to give you a trigger warning. You're going to see fire in just a moment. But first I want to say this. Thank you. Every year when we do this, and we started with, 30 people in a room in 2019, and we knew that there was something to it. And now this is our fourth big one. And I'm often amazed. I look around, I'm like, oh, look at all these cool people. I love all these people. I so appreciate everything that they're doing for their communities, and that you would honor us by coming here and being together. So thank you. It makes me very emotional. So please give yourself a round of applause first. And then also, this takes about 10 months to plan. And this time it also included, unfortunately, the horrible fires in Los Angeles. And so um, it was just been an especially busy and really intense year, but also one of the years I'm most proud of in all of this organization. And so much of that has to do with the team that has supported the mission and really believes in it. And it's all of you who've gone on many delegations with me. And before I could pay for everything, even like paid your own way and all of those things, just so that you could pay it forward. But I cannot say enough nice things. I see frequent flyers here like Paul and Tennis and Chris and Casey. I'm going to miss a bunch of people, but anyway, thank you. But I really want to thank the team from this year, because we have worked really hard and really well together. And so Reva Feldman and Natalie take the lead on the summit. Please give them a special round of applause. Mhm. And one of the things I love about our team is that we have all these complementary skill sets, and we're all type A. Shocker, right? But I also think that we're very kind to each other, and that we really work hard at making sure that we feel loved, seen, and that we can tap in and tap out. So grateful to have Valerie Brown with us. She came on in January. I plotted that for about 3 years. Once I knew her, I was like, "Well, I would like her on my team." Just her breadth of talent, and I so appreciate our partnership with SBP, who Dawn's here from SBP. Truly, like, when they came to me about the fellows program, and I was like, "Well, there's really, like, one person that I want, and I want it to be a little different," and they immediately got it. When I said, "Oh," they're like, "Who?" "Well, Valerie Brown." They're like, "Oh, yes, what can we do?" And we put together a deal, and so I feel very honored. And I know she's been so kind to run the timer, but she really has way more skills than that. I also want to thank Jessica Jolly and Sam, who have been working behind the scenes on so many things to make this happen, and all the volunteers who came to work, and my family, who are not here except for my son is here somewhere, who have to live with all of this all the time. And yes, while I might be pretty cool in a lot of ways, I'm not always cool after a 6-day delegation when I'm emotionally exhausted. So I appreciate that. And also the people who've been walking me through this journey since really the beginning. Again, Fannie Mae's like got us through very lean years too, and thank you so much for that. So I might cry, but the mayor already made me cry, so I'm going to keep it together. All my new friends and old friends, I've never, ever, ever, ever walked into a fire and not walked out with more friendships and more understanding and more appreciation, more gratitude. And I'm always impressed by the people who show up every single day to do this work. So we will stand with you. I am going to show you a picture of a fire. I'm going to take you. I just want to show you some progressions of select fires. It's not comprehensive. I'm not going to say a lot. I just want you to see that we do recover. We do rebuild. Coffee Park is actually rebuilt, in case you heard otherwise. Okay. This was us, 2017. This was the first night, and that is next month, and that is in Santa Rosa. And Gabe Osborne is here too, by the way, from the city of Santa Rosa, superhero in the space of how to get all of this done. So I want to acknowledge that. Um, this is what we thought we were going to live like forever. We didn't know. This is a coffee park. And we'd never even seen that before. And this was, the first night in, at Sonoma Valley High where I went to high school. Actually, no, this is night 3 because we have cots. We didn't when it started. But the generosity of people, but the absolute stunning part of it. This is me. Beautiful. I'm actually here. I'm alone with with Gigi, my mastiff, and I have another dog in there too because she's so big. Clearly, I just had to pack food. And that's all I was gonna leave with our mandatory evacuation. I was going to Sears Point to sleep in my car, with my dogs, which they thought was amazing. But I actually said, "I think I don't like natural disasters in this moment," but as I'm driving away, because I was in the EOC, I understood that Sonoma, which it was my heart, was 10 minutes away from burning down. And so I'm really grateful for all the people they broke a lot of environmental regulations, but they saved the town of Sonoma. But I thought, this is devastating. I was devastated. This is also Santa Rosa. This is our first one that we ever had. Jeff Okrepke is sitting there. Brad Sherwood, who can't be here because he had COVID. Tim is there in that picture. And there are people from Woolsey Fire and then also Paradise. And this is how we started this summit. This was our big gathering. This is like literally everybody who was there. This is that's from the 2020 glass fire. See, we start to rebuild. This is a Hopper Avenue project. You're in that photo for sure. Made everything so much easier. Paul's in that photo. We're flying to DC. These are all the things that it takes. I want to show you this story that it feels so slow, but you do progress. By the way, that is Kirsten Sinema behind me. I don't know what she's doing. And Nancy Pelosi is hiding behind Brad. We're going to DC. For all the people who go to DC with us, like Casey and Brad and Will Abrams, who was here yesterday, thank you so much, and Kevin Goss. To sit in rooms of power that you belong in, that you don't need to ask to be in. You just need to tell them that you're coming. It works. These are one of our, we love elevator pictures. This is us. Once again, advocating. This is just about 6 weeks ago, LA coming to Sonoma and Santa Rosa to walk around with the change reaction and fire aid and direct relief. Yeah, we love them. Charles Brooks. This was the founder of Rebuild Paradise Foundation, and this is in front of his house. And this is where he innovated from. And then I got to put him in front of Nancy Pelosi as he could complain about tree removal. And, it actually worked. So I would just like to share that with you. Very proud moment. He's an Eagle Scout from a small town and not a wealthy family and no access to power. But he is sitting there and he is telling her what's wrong. This is how we do it all together. This is just Katie was leading this, and I couldn't get you in the picture. This is like learning about the amazing work in Paradise. This is Paradise rebuilding. I want you to just see this over and over again. We are rebuilding. This is Jen in front of this really beautiful mural that she did from all the children in Paradise. These are all the ways that people are making a difference so that your community needs visual deliverables of progress and hope. This is the Dixie Fire. I also want you to know this is what we walk into. Because when we arrive, it's like this, right? Welcome. This is downtown Greenville. But then this is a meeting that we had in a community meeting. Kendall Jarvis was there. She's here somewhere. And this is how we start. And then this is where they made the spot. They just did a pop-up downtown. And this is us all together from Marshall Fire, Camp Fire, Tubbs Fire, Dixie Fire. We are advocating, and yes, I am praying in Ted Cruz's office because I will do anything for fire survivors. This is Ken Donnell, who couldn't be here today because it's his dad's 94th birthday. He had the beautiful rebuild. This is mass timber, by the way, with a metal skin. Does not require a 5-foot setback. This is gorgeous. It's in Plymouth County. And KD was the one who insisted that I come 4 days into their fire. And he's rebuilt and he's home. And this is innovation. This is the part of the mass timber mill where Riva and Val were just there. And this is Lahaina when we first came. And these are the things that, this is the Mayor's Advisory Council. And he likes to tell you that none of these people were his biggest fans, but they are now. Pele and Lahaina strong. Not waiting, not asking for an invitation to do what's right by his community, but doing it with his community. This is the first meeting we had with them when they were on the beach, and, they were telling us about their struggles for their lifelong struggles with, water. That's Chris Smith back there. Krista Lopez was here. Riva is there. This is Nicole, in her, care. I think she's in a different office now, but this is how she lives all the time, just so that she can push everything out. We're all listening. Paul had that unfortunate mustache. This was the man who was speaking the first, rebuild. This is right next door to it in upcountry in Kula, because he rebuilt. And this is the last time I was in Maui in March, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, and they're rebuilding. It does happen. And this is the Palisades, and this is in January. But then this is also us together with you, right? And bringing other people from other communities. There's like 4 fire communities in that room as we're meeting with the block captains who are here at this table. And ideas and work and meeting. This is the Eaton Fire Collaborative and John Mayo, who's leading all together. And there's people from the Altadena leaders who are in that room right there who are actually, we're talking, but they're the ones getting up and doing it every day, because here's the result. This is the Palisades like 4 weeks ago. And this is Eaton Fire. This is Altadena about 4 weeks ago. So I just wanted to say this. Embrace the grind. It sucks. It's just part of the deal. But you can do this, right? You can do this. People have done it. It's a slog. It is actually a marathon of sprints. And look around at all of your partners on this journey home. These are the most remarkable humans. This is an exercise to remind yourself to take good care of them, but also to take good care of you. And we'll be there. Mahalo.